to talk because I've been talking so much about vegan makeup. Well, not even so much, it's been like 2 videos, but anyway, I wanted to talk about vegan makeup removal because that is just as important. What you put on your face, it's cool and everything, but you do have to get it off. And so, you know, I just thought this is worth talking about. I am of a seasoned age, and it's taken me a long time to find a good makeup remover. As you can tell, I'm very fairly complected. Red spots and like blemishes show up on me very well. So I want to try and keep my skin irritation and clogged pores and all that gnarly crap to a minimum, obviously. I have been guilty of sleeping in my makeup in the past because sometimes you have a long day and I can just be as lazy as hell and don't want to go through all the rigmarole of removing it. But fortunately, I found a really good remover. At least it works for me, and it has helped, you know, even when I'm feeling super lazy. Please leave that alone. When I'm feeling super lazy, I can still muster up enough energy to use this. So I just wanted to kind of give it a little shout out. Some of you guys may be familiar with Lush cosmetics. Yes, they are a little on the pricey side, depending on what you're used to consuming. I'm not so sure what everyone's spending habits are, so it's all relative. But it's a cleansing lotion, and it is called 9 to 5. And this is wonderful. I love this stuff. I use it every night, like, seriously. What I need to do is just move somewhere where I can marry all the stuff that I love. So I've been marrying shoes, and makeup removers, and God knows what else. Anyway, so let me tell you a little bit about it. I'm not quite sure how much it costs. I'll link to it on the Lush USA website. I'll link to it below, so please feel free to check it out. I think it comes in a couple of different sizes. This one might come in one size, which is 8.8 ounces. A little goes a long way with this stuff, so that's really great. There were some negative comments on the website about the product, but really, I found the majority of those were from people who were using it wrong. This is not a foaming face wash. This is not something that you wet your face, lather this on your hand, apply it, and rinse it off. That's not how it's used. Basically what you do is you go to your face as is. You put this cleansing lotion, you just rub it on, over your makeup, over your eyes. It'll get rid of your mascara and your eye makeup as well. If you're using a cream base or a primer for your eyeshadow, it might take a couple of times using this to get it all off. But you know, it's no big deal. You just, you know, smooth it in, you kind of massage it in a little bit, let it sit for a second, and then you get a damp, warm cloth or a damp or a wet cotton ball or something like that, and then you just kind of wipe it off your face, and you'll see your naked skin on your face, and then you'll see all of the crap makeup and junk on whatever you're using to wipe it off with. So it's really great. I try to hold off talking about too many things until I've given them a good chance. You know, like I don't want to really get something and then talk about it the next day about how wonderful it is, because it could cause a problem or I might have a reaction to it or something like that. I look like I'm sitting kind of wonky, but that's okay. So I'll tell you like what I usually wear on my face. Like I say, I'm fairly complected, which means in a couple of places, like on my eyelids and like under my brow stuff, I'm a little veiny. I have like those like purpley little veins that look like red cabbage that kind of creep up sometimes. So I usually wear like a concealer around my eye area and sometimes down here, and then I'll use a foundation, and then I'll use a powder and, you know, a couple other powders maybe during the day. Like, you know, I do my makeup in the morning and then use pressed powders to touch up throughout the day. But I do wear a good amount of makeup, and this stuff really gets it off. And what I usually do after I use the cleansing lotion is I use the soap on my face as well, just to kind of get rid of any of the remaining gristle. Gristle. It seemed like an appropriate word, even though it's really not, but it's a cool word, so let's stick with it. And I actually use another Lush soap, which isn't too expensive. This one is used, that's why it looks all withered and weird, like a doorstop, but I promise it's not. It's called Karma, and it's like a patchouli kind of hippie scented soap, but it's really great at cleaning. Like, my face will literally be squeaky clean. Depending on your skin, and this is very individual, depending on your skin, I know some people don't want their skin to be like totally squeaky clean because it over dries it. I don't really have that problem, I'm lucky. So, I love being able to go like, so, what I usually do is I use my makeup remover, the 9 to 5, then I use the Karma soap. If the weather's funky or something like that, then I might use a moisturizer, which is typically just like, I have like Trader Joe's, it's like cruelty-free, unscented body cream or something like that. Something like that, so hand and body cream. Anyway, just slather that on and go to bed. You know, so that's kind of just like what I do every night, and it's working really well. My skin's been pretty clear. I do drink a lot of water though, so that's important for skin health. Drink your damn water. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's kind of important. People do talk about what they put on their faces all the time, but rarely talk about how they get it all off. And we all know the skin problems and just general nastiness that happens if you don't wash your face well enough. You know, and you don't want, you know, just blocked pores and blackheads and all that weird stuff. So I just thought I'd kind of share that with you guys. If you guys have any awesome makeup removal tips or other makeup removing solutions or something like that, if you could add them in the comments, that would be really great. It'd be really cool to get a conversation going. Obviously, we want vegan stuff, so yay. And yes, this Lush product is vegan. It has the vegan V. Same with this soap. 80%, I think is what they said, 80% of Lush's products are vegan. They don't test on animals, but they do have some items that have beeswax or honey in them, and you do have to watch out for that. But good news, you can go to their website and do filtered searches, and it'll just show you their vegan stuff. So totally cool. I'll link all of the relevant info below. Thank you very much for listening to me. God, fucking Monday, dude.